las dos misiones me he conseguido subir un rango en eso del mecenazgo. Un rango no, sino otro premio, aunque no lo estoy usando. Un colgante. Y bueno, eran las dos misiones típicas. Llegas, matas a los enemigos y adiós. Y coges los objetos. Un rollo. Así que seguimos con esto, a ver si nos enteramos de todo.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something. Where did you get him? Like, in the first place?
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly. A girl from the Northern Territories, one awakens as the dominant.
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his powers?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as just when his master needed him the most.
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal Black...
Quite. Though Torgal's power, his latent birthright, it had only to be unlocked.
Oh, get you, Torgal!
You're an even finer hound.
And regarding your original concern, why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn...
Qué grande.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's here. I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a moment.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers, just you wait. I'll make wonders.
Then I look forward to see.
¿Qué es lo que ha hecho? Un taller, ¿no? Una cocina, yo qué sé.
Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
Supongo que aquí harán magia en algún momento, o yo qué coño sé.
Thanks for letting me do this, Clive. I'll pay you back, I promise.
¿Dónde estoy? Taller de Mid. Hay que ir a ver a la tía esta. Hay que subir por ahí, vale.
I wish...
I think I'll wait till Mid's away to take a tour with him.
How goes the hunt?
Largely, we have myriad sightings of strange... If only we knew for certain by...
Well, if anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you.
What?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your...
You have nothing to worry.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
¿Será
Guest.
Byron? ¿Hasta los barcos? Míralo.
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
Bueno, el único que tiene, ¿eh? Mientras tanto... Joder, andaluz.
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmeks empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
¿Cómo?
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmeks will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can. And once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmeks to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
¿Que le coge la vitalidad o qué? ¿A la flor?
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
Oh. El Lannister de pacotilla.
That is your wish, Your Radiance. I shall depart at once.
Yo creo que es más, que está poseída por Artema o alguna cosa así. Porque le brilló el otro día el...
May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over
Madre
Prince
mía.
Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true.
Madre mía.
You disappoint me, Dion.
Esa tiene algo... Qué paranoia, tío. Vale, nos enteraremos.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
Ya nos enteraremos, tío.
The little have been up to their old tricks again. It's just one
Otra
thing
vez,
after another.
repitiendo la frase. Te repiten más que la morcilla, Guillo. Cambiarles el diálogo un poco o no lo pongas más. El secundario, tío. A ver.
Ah, my dear nephew. How did you... Through the good offices of young so... As are you, I hear. The Guardian, which is why I came. To learn the...
You were working with the Guardians of the Flame to have...
I was.
Then I have questions for you.
Gladly. You there? There are 2,000 gold talents in those chests. See that they're added to my net.
20 millones, ni más ni menos.
And I'm afraid...
A fleet sailing south past Port...
Forgive me for not being able to tell you more. I hadn't the faintest...
What do you think, Vivian?
I think, with this news of the Dalmekian, come here and I'll...
A ver, nos va a explicar.
It is known that Kupka's forces entered Rosaria via its unguarded coast. So can the same be said of your visitors from Waloed? Certainly her royal navy is famed for the efficiency with which it bears her knights from one battlefield to the next. And in the Ein Hacia, or Black Galleon, she boasts a vessel nigh as swift and every bit as feared as the kingdom's legendary cavalry. A fitting flagship for a land apart, her naval presence being crucial to her ambitions beyond Ash. Yes, it seems safe to assume that the Royalists did indeed enter Rosaria from the sea. So then, had you a vested interest in Titan's survival, whither would you take him? Why, home to Drake's Fang, a place rich enough in ether to conjure the magics needed to mend his hurts. But would that not entail an arduous voyage around the southern cape? Let us say that the Royalists did put ashore with a mind to spirit Kupka away from under your very nose. Could that truly have been their plan for him? To load him aboard one of the ships flying Republican colors sighted off the coast near Port Isolde. To spend weeks at sea, being tossed hither and yon by unforgiving waves, his life hanging in the balance. No. The journey would mean Titan's death, and Kupka's faithful creatures would not allow it. So what then was the plan of our Waluda friends? Reports suggest they made not for the coast, but for the desert. And by cutting through the Velcroy, a party traveling light would have Titan back in his bed days before a galley could lurch into port. To wit, it was the Royalists, not the Republicans, who effected Hugo Kupka's safe retreat. I would stake your life on it.
So it was the Waloed. Now I think about it. The men seemed almost as if they believed.
And you have your answer. To find Kupka, it may well have gone cold by now.
As luck would have it, I had intended to journey.
I'd be glad of the... Give me a moment to make ready. I need to tell my...
Very well, but be quick.
Ah, my favorite pupil. We met under curious... Naturally. Still. Lord Byron Roth. I heard tell. Why? What is it that you wish to learn? I have the details here. Here you are. The state of the realm is ever-changing, Clive.
Lid's finished outfitting her little world.
A ver. Vamos a darle aquí a...
Clive! Quick look. Think you can help?
Vamos a la moto.
Otto. Kupka...
You're not going in there?
Don't worry. I won't risk any more than I have.
The Lanza and the Fang. You have any trouble on the way? You aren't.
Who is she?
An old associate of Sid's. We've heard nothing from her since he died.
Thanks.
So,
Don't look so...
Thank fuck.
Gav, Ott.
You can count.
Ahora con Byron.
All right, Uncle.
We shall.
Vamos. Nuevo destino. El desierto. Otro mapa. Dalmequia. Punto de viaje.
I was a young man when last I walked this path. There's an old trading post not far from here. The road to Drake's Fang leads through it.
The trading post it is.
Un enigma entre las arenas. Madre mía. Es grande, ¿eh? Ah, no se puede guardar. Qué putada. Bueno, entonces vamos a aprovechar.
Destination lies over that dune, beyond the ruins. Mark 'em well, Clive. It's all too easy to lose one's bearings in the sands.
¿Y pelea? ¿El tío? ¿O peleará?
Many years ago, when you were just a boy, you and I rode this way.
accompanying your father on a
Sí, pues
scouting
pelea.
expedition to Drake's Fan.
You let me come with you.
I'm not surprised you don't remember. It was just before Joshua was born. You were so eager to be there when your brother arrived that you whipped your chocobo too hard on the journey home and fell from the saddle. I shall never forget how Elwyn fussed over you as you sat in the sand, bawling like a babe.
Aquí seguro que hay castillo. Hostia, que por aquí no se puede pasar. Hay que andar por aquí.
Who do you think those soldiers were?
So, Lord Cook has finally...
Ah, there she is. The good old Dalamil Inn. Do you know, this heat has given me quite a thirst. Quick drink before we press on?
Parece el desierto, tío. A ver, ¿qué se cuece por aquí? Ojo.
Look, there. Those are Ashen steeds. No doubt about it.
And such a long ride from Stonehair. Our Waluda friends must be soothing their saddle sores in the inn. Shall we join them? Run along and play now, Torgal. Dogs aren't allowed inside.
Vaya por Dios. Se me había puesto la capucha antes, con todo el calor que hace. Camarera.
Good day to you. Eating?
Sorry about my pal. He only talks when his mouth's full. What do you recommend?
Well, if you're after something light, we do a fine chocobo soup with lentils and honey.
2 bowls of that, then. An ale.
Right you are.
Hey, girl!
Coming!
Your pal?
Would you rather be my squire?
Hostia.
Your Grace, it is plain you are not yet well enough to travel. If you would only let me take you to someone who can better attend to your ills.
No, we must press on. Prince Dion has returned to his camp and will soon depart for the front. I must speak with him at all costs. Miss this chance and I may never get another. You do understand that?
Yes, Your Grace. But you must at least agree to take your medicine. I'll fetch you some water.
Casualidad. Están los dos hermanos en el mismo sitio, ¿eh?
Keep watch, they tell us. But all I see is sand.
I hear they got our guest back to the Fang without any trouble. We'll be leaving soon enough.
Why the Lord Commander dragged us all this way just to save that blockhead skin? Never know. Dominant or not, he's a bloody idiot.
That'll be Cooker, then.
O lo he dicho muy alto.
Well, let's get this down us. We've a long way to go.
Hey, you.
Madre mía, la ha liado el tío Byron.
Uncle?
Sorry.
Can you walk, Your Grace?
What's wrong?
I fear trouble may be brewing downstairs.
You two are travelers, are you not? Me and my companions are strangers here. Perhaps you'd be good enough to accompany us a while. Come on, help us find our way.
Sorry, lads, but we've got business in camera that can't wait.
Ah, I'm sure you could spare us an hour or two. Come on. Friend.
I'm afraid we don't have a moment to lose. Friend.
Vaya patada.
Stay back, Uncle.
Gladly.
Try it.
Sin tocarme.
For your trouble. Word of advice, miss. That soup could do with a touch more salt.
Parece Connor, tío. El Connor de Succession, ¿no? Qué tío más inútil.
Now's our chance. Your Grace?
I'm fine.
Clive?
La zanahoria la dejaba cuando chico.
What is it now?
Qué grande.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Well, we didn't know where to find Kupka before. We do now.
The Royalists said it themselves. Their guest is in the Fang. We should press on before any more of their friends turn up.
Dalimil. Ahí se puede guardar, ¿no? 1300. Bueno, pues lo dejamos aquí.